Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Bitcoin, maybe a couple of cryptocurrencies today, guys. So I think there's going to be some pops on some coins, guys. There's going to be some pops on some coins potentially. Maybe within a week, 10 days or something like that. Anyhow, I have Bitcoin on a 12-hour chart. All right. There is a shot it could get back down to the 28.5 to 28.8, guys. And then you see this trend line, and here's a 200 period simple moving average. It could come right over there, touch that. But once this is over here, if it does get there, it might be done here. Just don't know yet. And then I think a minimum run to 30,764, which will probably take less than a week. Actually, probably take less than 2 or 3 days for, look at that, 6.25% move. It's what I'd be checking out. Okay. Can it go higher? It could go higher. Made previous videos yesterday, guys. You know, on the algos, a lot of weakness came in on the weekly chart. Okay. Those are the facts. Weaknesses coming into Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is in a topping process. It is in a topping pattern. So let's see. 6-day looks 6-day. Now Bitcoin looks pretty decent. The 4-day is strong. The 3-day, pretty strong, pretty decent, you know. Let me see here. And the 2-day. So the 2-day actually looks really, really good. That's up to 30,800. So that's the beginning of September. So that 2-day chart right there looks really, really nice, especially with those moving averages. I mean, it reclaimed that 9-period simple moving average, and it's going to have to work on that 40. But anyhow, that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin, guys. Topping process. Let me go over the SPX. Hasn't opened yet. Here it is on a 2-day. Let me go to a daily chart, see what we have going on here. And SPX, take off these fibs. Oh, that's fair value gap. I take out the fib. Okay, so here's the deal. That correction might not be done, guys. It could be back down, and it's going to swing over here in a counter trend, and it could swing back down over there, guys. So we might have a counter trend rally for the week in the S&P 500, guys, which would be helpful for Bitcoin to go up if you're doing long trades. Yeah, the weekly, you know, is still projecting out into the beginning of the year, but with Bitcoin, guys, there's a lot more weakness coming in with Bitcoin. And one of the reasons why, in my opinion, is because this is a counter trend rally of this leg. More than likely, guys. Let me turn off the, we'll go into the accounts. Okay. We'll go into the accounts and take a look at this. Of course, there's the moon boy count. You know, here's your 1 2 1 2, and then this is going off into a massive third wave that'll end up at, that wave alone should end up at, 60, 50, 60,000 easy, guys. It's not going to end up being a 1 2 1 2. If you think that it is, and if you're planning that it is, I'm letting you know it's not going to happen. There's more upside, so you have time to escape, but don't be planning for a 1 2 1 2. It's not going to happen, guys. How this is all going to unfold, maybe this is doing some sort of ending wedge or something like that over here, guys. It's going to be very difficult. You know, you just have to wait for it to play out. But it does have a wave here, come back down, and it could do like maybe, you know, maybe it's going to do like some sort of ending wedge or something like that, possibly, guys. It lasts all the way out until February. That could be a possibility. There could be a little bit more of a thrust of it over here at the last, like a mini blow off, you know. The top fib targets are 36 on the weekly, 36, 40, and 43 for Bitcoin. I think 36 is going to be more realistic. So there's 36, and then 40K. I could say I would go with a wick up to 40K to hit this supply zone. Definitely. But the reality of this, guys, is that this is more than likely a bearish sequence. Okay. So do we know yet? Do I know yet 100%? I don't know yet 100%. I couldn't have known 100%. I was down here and I knew that this was going to go up, and it seemed like it could have been going into a bull run, but it is getting weaker and weaker and weaker, guys. This was the biggest thrust. This was the next biggest. This is the smallest, and it just looks like possibly maybe one at the end. It's getting weaker as time goes on. This to me seems like the whole sequence right here of that first wave. So if you take a look at this wave right here, and then you have this correction right there, okay? That to me is like a whole sequence. The reason I say that is because of the nature of this wave, okay? And then also too, if you take a fib targets from here to here and you measure the depth of that wave, it's 38%. And the shape of it and the look of it to me is like a B wave, okay? So now over here is probably finishing off a lackadaisical or lackluster C wave of some sort. Now, don't get me wrong. This could happen. It could get up here to like 34, 35 and go into a correction like this again for two months, and then have a shot like up to 37 or 38. It could do that. And then you would have some sort of ending move like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one would be, I would count this like, I'd count this as extended first wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And then this is like that. So then you could possibly going to have A, B, and a C. Okay. So that's how I'm looking at that. Now, it's a little bit of speculation, and I know some people can have the counter arguments. It is a new bullish trend. Hey, man, don't get me wrong. If it was a bullish trend, I was really, really sure that it was. Believe me, I'd be telling you it was in a bullish trend. It doesn't look like it. And the thing that's very, very concerning for Bitcoin, guys, this is very concerning to me. Okay. Is this leg over here. This leg over here. Okay. So you see this trend that I have here and here? That's a barrier triangle. Okay. That ended up being a barrier triangle. So you have like A, B, C, D, E. Pops out of that, comes back down. That is a barrier triangle. There's only one thing that this really could be, because triangles can only be in B waves, fourth waves, and some say the X waves. But primarily when it comes to a triangle formation, it's only in a B wave and it's only in a fourth wave. And the odds are right now that this is kind of probably going to be a fourth wave, right? And here's a fifth wave. And then you have this right here, and you see that section up there. It's about the same time, isn't it? It looks about the same size up there, up there. So you can see that these kind of go together, right? So the thing that's concerning is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually the 4 would end up right over here because it's a barrier triangle, and that's your 5. So you got a 5-wave sequence, right? And what starts with 5 must end with 5, except in a flat. Okay. Now I know there's a argument of, I'm just going into details on the counts with you guys. I don't go over too much just because a lot of people, A, B, C. I don't think that that's going to be it. If it would stop right there, you had an ABC argument. Okay. But now you have this over here. And this to me is looking like A, B, C. Okay. So let's go back to the basics. We have a 5 and potential ABC over here, right? So let's go back to the basics of these waves, right? When you go up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your wave goes up in 5 waves, right, guys? On Elliott waves. 5-wave impulse. Third wave is usually the longest wave. It doesn't have to be, as long as it's not the shortest wave. Okay, like that. And after it completes a 5-wave impulse, what do you look for? You look for what's called ABC, or 3-wave pullback. Usually what happens on a healthy bullish asset is they retrace to the fourth wave area to continue on their trend. So right in this area. So you see come down in A. The A wave usually goes to about 38, 40%, comes up into a B, and then the C wave comes down right to this area, which would also be known as a demand zone, to be able to continue on the trend. Okay. Like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And that could be 1, 2, 3 or ABC as an example. Still 5 and 3. Okay. So, up in 5, back in 3, right? So now we have over there looking at this wave. You see that wave now? Boom. Just like so. So now we have it in reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is something you want to consider. Not putting any panic out there. You don't have to panic yet. Bitcoin's not going to drop like a rock yet, guys. You have time to plan. You have time to plan, okay? You have time to plan. So there's your 5-wave move, just like this one. See that one? So what is it going to do on a retrace? It's just the opposite. A, B, C. Kind of like that area, guys, just like so. Just so happens that in this scenario, Bitcoin, it was actually off the bottom. It was quite bullish. It was actually a pretty good move off the bottom for Bitcoin. So that's one of the things that you want to be aware of. Okay. You want to learn more about these things? Here's my channel. You come to my Discord. Okay. Learn how to play both sides of the market, also going long and going short. Obviously, going long is a lot more fun. Believe me, I'm primarily a bull, guys. At nature, I'm a bull. Makes complete sense. You want to be a bull. You want to be a bull primarily because markets primarily go up. So, but anyhow, with Bitcoin over here, guys, on this chart, you want to be in an area of caution right now with Bitcoin, guys. Okay. And in the altcoin market. So where's it going to end up? Good question. Good question. Here's another chart that was concerning I put out there that nobody really wanted to pay attention and just think was the total 2, guys. The total 2 chart. It's basically all of them on the I think it's a monthly chart. Come out here to a monthly chart. So on total 2, on TradingView, you don't get the whole wave. Okay. This wave 1 is missing. There's a wave 1, 2 here, and you have a 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. My initial thought was this was not done yet, and it was going to be going up into this 5 like that. That's what I thought was possible. But evidence says it's complete. Here's your RSI. 3rd wave peak, 50-year 3rd, and there's your 5th wave. And there's your 5th wave peak right in that area. Making yourself a nice, completed 5-wave move. Okay? So it needs to correct that cycle. Targets are going to be down here. Let me go to targets will be in this area. Previous 4th wave. Okay. So you want to be aware of that. You want to be caught off guard for something like that. Okay. So the other thing is too, if you take a look at the stochastics, on the monthly, guys, you see it's drawn up a little bit. You see how high drawn up this is up here already on the monthly. That's a monthly stochastics, guys. I think it has a little bit more to go. I think in definitely total, let me go to total 1 on the weekly. You got a little bit more to go. Just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to help it out along the way. Weekly algos to the update. Yeah. See another thrust up going into October. So there's going to be some altcoins that are going to pop off. There's going to be Bitcoin, definitely some coins out there. They're going to be popping off according to this. Not a lot, 50, 60%. Maybe some of them will blast 100%, things like that. But it's looking like this will be a blast, and then this over here going into January will be a topping process. So this is going to take a long time. So like, there's no reason to panic yet, guys. Just realize this, that hey, 1, 2, it's going to go up over here, probably do something, a little spike up, double top all the way out in this area. It could be January, February, something like that. It's actually going to come down here. Here's the 200 SMA, and it's going to be resting on there. Okay. And still, wouldn't you still be positive in here, but it's going to come back down. It's probably going to back test that and then on its way. More than likely, guys, is what what the algos are projecting. I mean, it's projecting a drop right there. I don't know about that one. It's probably going to hang out up in there for a little while, guys. So that's how I'm looking at it with total market cap. I don't think I have the whole chart for this one. Yes, but it's probably wave 1 over here. Third wave, fifth wave peak, your third wave, your fifth wave peak. And it's in the same configuration on the monthly, guys. It's actually even higher. It's actually even higher over here. So, and then this is more likely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have different configurations between like total market cap and then total 3 or total 2. Because in this scenario, right, this one bottomed over here because of Ethereum and Binance Coin and rocketed out of there. It came back down, did a double bottom and rocketed over here. Okay. So it was safe to assume that Ethereum was going to be more bullish than Bitcoin because its initial pop. But little we know at the time, it was part of a correction. So it came back down here and rocketed up there from, $800 all the way up to $2,000 real quick. Came back down, did this, and now it's over here, right? In this section, okay? With very, very meager RSI data down here, guys. Very meager. Very, very meager. And, that's in an area where you don't want to see that weekly RSI start breaking down from there, guys. You don't want to see that. And if you go up there, you could say that, but I would go just like so. I think Ethereum got a little bit of time left, October, November-ish. I think there's still going to be a shot up there. So, okay. With Ethereum, but it's looking like this is ended up being a connector wave, guys. Okay. Everything points to bearishness on that structure. Bearishness. All the data. I'm not just checking, it's not like my opinion. Algos say it. RSI says it. Stochastic says it. Volume probably too. Same thing I was saying about Solana, guys. Right? So come back over here, Solana on the perpetual futures. Same structure, same path. This wave here, and then this is going to be your connector wave on Solana, guys. So this area on Solana is going to be an area where it can pop. I think it's still going to pop up to 27 or 28. Possibly over here, 26, 27, or 28 or something like that. And then, you could do a long trade in this area. I think the risk to reward probably isn't that great, but you may have a better risk to reward going this way. Just realize in this scenario on the daily, you have this 200 SMA. So it's going to come down here and bounce off that. So it's going to bounce probably real good and then get down through there. So that's what I would do with Solana. I just think the long, obviously the long here was great. And then here, the long, that long, great. Okay. But then now it's going to be the other way on Solana. So same pattern, guys. Okay. Same pattern. Let me go to Cardano. People on Twitter are like, you think Cardano is going to go to 10 cents? That's unbelievable. It's at 28 cents. I go to a 2-day chart. I put it on just regular and look at this trend line that it's on. Okay. Here's the 200 SMA. Clear bearish signal, guys. Clear bearish signal. Okay. Um, and it's flirting with this trend line, guys. And I think that going into September, October, maybe even late October, it could be flirting with this area, maybe even make a hit up to 33, 34 cents. And then once it gets down underneath here and does a back test, it's over. I mean, it's down. Yeah, 10 cents. 10 cents is on the table, maybe even lower. I don't know. 3-day chart, 10 cents on 3-day chart, you know. All the algos are pointing to just very, very negative. Okay. So I go off algos, I go off data, and it doesn't look good. Now that's not to say that in the next bull market this thing can't do a pump, but a pump once again, you know, obviously there's a lot of people like Cardano, and yeah, it's gonna pump. Is it gonna break all-time highs? I have no idea. I have no idea, guys. I don't know. It'll pump. That's all I say about that. You'll get many, many X's in the next bull market on Cardano. I'm pretty sure of that. So anyhow, I want to look at this as all negative. You know, there's an opportunity if you play both sides of the market. You do longs and you do shorts, so you have an opportunity to play shorts, so you don't have to be concerned with that too much if you do that. But you know, in the future, you're going to have an opportunity to get some cheap Cardano, maybe even some cheap Bitcoin, maybe some cheap Ethereum, and get ready for that. The only thing that's not on your side is the time. How long is that going to take? So, and going over the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, guys, and just looking at the stocks that are over there, like Apple, Tesla, you know, there's chinks in the armor over there. It's in a topping process too, guys. So it is safe to assume if the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ are going to a topping process, multi-month topping process, mind you, is that it's safe to assume that Bitcoin probably is too. And one of the reasons and one of my theories of the really lackluster performance of Bitcoin, I go back up to the chart, guys. One of the reasons for the somewhat lackluster performance of Bitcoin, because compared to the NASDAQ and some of the tech stocks, guys, you got to be straight with yourself. Bitcoin only is at 80, 90% off the bottom. Okay. Which is good, pretty decent. It's better than a lot of other assets, if you will. But Facebook, 300% off the bottom as an example. But this is, to me, you know, is a lackluster performance on Bitcoin. Now, I know there's going to be the argument that it's in here and it's just consolidating and it's getting warmed up and it's going to be getting ready to do the moonshot over here. Don't think so, guys. Don't think so, guys. There's too many things going against it, but you have time. You have time. Positive thing is that you have time to exit. You have time to plan. So I'm letting you know ahead, rather than being down here, you know, being down here and telling you, oh, it's all going to 10,000, 10,000, 12,000, whatever it was. I said, no, it's going to reverse. Just like down here, nobody wanted to listen. Nah, you ain't right, man. You're stupid. It's going to 10K, and it didn't. Now we're up here. I'm giving you that warning that it's going to be rolling over. Okay. So, and you're getting it for free. All right. So you're getting it for free on YouTube right now. So like I said, you want to go into more, I got more details into my Discord right here for people that are in there and help them out to like make money in cryptocurrency, guys, you know, instead of trading every day. You don't need to trade every day. Trading, the less you trade, the less is better in trading. But in the meantime, I'll go back over the shorter time frames. Let me go to a 12-hour chart. Yeah, just have to see what's going to play out here with Bitcoin. It could slide back down to 28.8, 28.7 or something like that, and then go on that run over there, guys. You know, I'm going to lower the targets is 30. The fib target right there just came up yesterday. It's 30,700 on the 12-hour. And then for the daily, it's looking like the daily updated 30,000. Let's see, what is that? 100 and then 30,600. in that area for this long trade over here, guys. So that's what I'll be checking out with Bitcoin, and doing that and then exiting, because there could be a pretty severe correction again. Actually, it could go up. Bitcoin could go up and have a pretty long drawn out correction, like basically in that area, guys. It could go up like this, and you see this mess, maybe even go like this and then pop up like that, and then have another, now it's back in this area. And, you're stuck in boring land once again. You don't want to be stuck in boring land, okay, with Bitcoin. So that's how I see it. All right, guys, that is the end of my video. If you made it all the way to the end, I do appreciate you. Most people probably wouldn't have made it all the way to the end of this video, as a matter of fact, but go ahead and drop a like button, hit the subscribe button, be really, really appreciated. Help the channel out, and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.